think I have things slightly figured out right now. Reason why I have the black screen on right now is because I don't have VTube Tube Studio up on my phone right now because I want to promote on Instagram. I've started wanting to do that now for some reason. Yeah. Just give me a moment. Eventually I'll figure out what's wrong with my door. Um, okay. Put on music. Ooh, it's live. It's the live soundtrack. Oh my god. Oh, and of course, Windows Media Player isn't going. Okay. Okay. Knife and I need some one of these days I will stream Splatoon, but after I finish summer school because I don't currently have the time for that. It's only for summer school is only for like a month ish. Yeah. Yeah, about a month. So should be fine. Okay. Okay. If I can figure out my phone's current situation because I put the I can transition out, I think, of the black screen. Hold on, wait. Okay, so, okay. I haven't figured out the aviutl stuff yet. I haven't figured out, like, okay, so in some Nico Nico videos, I've seen that people put it in, like, a singular window, and I haven't found the script to do that yet. I don't know what to search up for that. So, for now, we have my full-ass, desktop. You can see everything, but this is how it's gonna be for a bit. Wait, I think I figured it out. No, I haven't figured it out. Wait. There was not that much space on my... Okay, wait. Yeah, okay, so... If you know me, then you might be asking, Squiggles, why are you, relearning aviutl? Don't you already know how to use aviutl? Yeah, but not in Japanese. I don't have much of the, controls and, stuff memorized, except for, like, a very few objects and, some other stuff. And you also might be asking, why is it in Japanese now? It's because most of the resources are in Japanese. And the funny thing about the English translation of aviutl is that no one's translating it anymore. I would translate it, mainly with machine translator, but I don't have the resources to do that, and I don't know how to open AUP files. Hold on, let me just check that my model's... No, my model's not, there. No. It's halfway there. Okay, yeah. Okay, so, funny thing about aviutl is that all of the Japanese plugins, most of the Japanese plugins actually, not all of them, but a good chunk of them cannot work on the English version, and vice versa. I don't know why it is. I don't know why that happens, but that's just how it is. And I would try to reverse engineer that, but I don't know how to do that, and I don't know how to code. So now we're here. I am trying to learn all the things in all of this by brute force. I don't know what any of this says, but I know what it means. It's basically learning Japanese, but not really. Anyways, we're editing today. I'm making a Diane Morgan edit, as usual. Of course. Why would I edit anyone else except for her and like a few other people that I like, I guess, but mainly Diane Morgan. And I got like 6 songs to choose from because that's what I downloaded. I don't know. I'm just gonna go with this one. So, I kind of remember some of the controls for this. And when I mean kind of, I mean I do, but, kind of don't. I don't know what any of this means. I know, like, this is the thing for, like, a minute or something. Yeah, minute, but I don't know what this means together, and I don't know this kanji character. But I know this means cut, or split. Split in half. Or split. Just split. And this is delete. And I think this is... Nope, that's not clipping. That's midpoint. Which some people use, but I don't. And don't know what this... It has something to do with the object, but I don't... Okay, no. Let's just move on. So, I think... I don't know which part of the song. This is like... Of course, I have this memorized. This is, last object position. The last object's position. And this is current frame position. The upsides of using Japanese aviutl is that it's actually better because for some reason, okay, in like the Japanese and the English translation, you get undo and you can't redo, but I can finally redo stuff, and this is like quality of life shit that like should have been added in the first place. But you know what? It's a software from 1998 apparently. Oh jeez. software from 1998, last updated in like 2019, and it's currently being held together by strands of thread by the Japanese community because no one uses aviutl in the English community. Like very few people, and that's why there's tutorials out there. I had to use a tutorial to like figure out some of this stuff because I don't know. It's painful, but this is a lovely software. Yeah, we can just like cut it over. You can cut it over here. I don't know how to fix this bit. Maybe I have to update the script that I installed for this, but like it's waveforms. Okay, I don't even have the BPM. Hold on. It's gonna take a while. Wonder how my laptop's doing. Well, it's not too bad. Okay, yeah. Especially if the certain I think it updated. Especially if OBS Studio going. It's 120. I saw an interview once where like this producer said that this really popular or like really not popular prominent pop producer from like that used to like that did like California Girls or something. All his songs were in like 120 BPM because he couldn't figure out how to change it on Pro Tools. I don't know why. And he didn't know how to do that. I don't know how hard it is to use Pro Tools. I don't use it, but like I think that's funny. Also, lovely thing about using aviutl, just put in the thing and then just put in the BPM frame and maybe even the time signature and then reference frame of one. And there you go. You got your beats laid out. You don't have to do anything. And that's what I love about aviutl. Does your software do that? No. I don't think so. Let's just shoot. One, two, three. Wait, hold on. Wait. See, all I want you to do is be my love. My love. My love. Ain't another woman that can take your spot, my love. My love. My love. Ain't another woman that can take your spot, my love. Yeah. Cut it over. Cut it there. Wait. Yeah, cut it here. No. So 540-ish. This wherever this is. Just cut it somewhere around there. I don't know. No one cares. Then I think think this is volume. I don't know if this is. Oh, I think that's left, right balance. Whatever that. Yeah, left, right. Yeah, left, right. Of course, I learned that kanji in school. Can I get it to fade out a little bit more easier? I don't know how much of a difference that made, but hopefully it made good enough difference. Okay, so alright, so to make my life a little easier when doing this stuff, I put the loop in its own scene to make my life easier. So I just have to export this and then just put it in here. Yeah. Don't work hard, work smart. Someone once said. I could just press 1. It's closer to the where my left hand is. I don't know why I press 0 all the time. I guess. Did I cut it right? Did I cut it right? Huh. It's interesting. I'll leave it as is, and I will. Yeah, just put 61. And of course, save for projects, guys. Remember to save your projects. What's nice about aviutl is that it does have backup stuff, but it doesn't save the curve editor curves, so you have to remake them. But that's okay. I name them by the song, and yeah, I name them by the song. Yeah. Okay, and now go over here. Ignore how many windows I have open of this. Ignore how little storage I have left. It's 21 gigabytes. It's not that bad. I've had worse. Like 5. Can I get like? Can I get? No, I want. Let's get shark bites. Yeah. So a little trick I have here is that aviutl, if you import the full video as itself, it will do this, and which means you have to crop it down and then do this again. But here's a little trick. You just put it here on the same level of this, and this basically acts like a barrier. Same for like if you like do this. This is like slowing. This is the speed of the video. I don't know what this. I forgot what it translated to on the regular. I think it was like V video or something. V play or something, or like the speed of the video. But it's basically the speed of the video. And yeah, this is okay. So interesting thing about the Who Do You Think You Are, this clip from Who Do You Think You Are, the actual clip itself, and I have it up somewhere around here. Hold on. It's this one. It's this bit. The slow head turn bit. It slowed down, and you can see every single freaking frame, and it kind of annoyed me. And so what I had to do for the edit that I made, and I think released like 1 a.m. today in my time. I sped it up. And you can't tell because it's this laggy as hell. But I sped it up and then put it through FFmpeg. I think I still have no. I don't have the command. Not for you. I mean, this is nothing like really of a personal text file. It's a interesting thing about EXEdit is that you literally just put in the extension and then you tell it what type of file format what kind of object you put it in as. I didn't know it could do that. I don't know why it's like this. I didn't know it could do that, which is, I guess it's nice that all you have to do is edit a .ini file, a configuration file in like Notepad or something. But yeah, I guess that's nice. But okay, what was I talking about? Okay, so what I did, put it through FFmpeg, then put the frames per second up to like FPS to like 120, so that if you slow it down, it would get smoother than whatever the heck their slowed bit was, because it's obvious they didn't do any like frame interpolation. And that's why it looks shit. That's why this looks shit, probably, because I put it for FFmpeg. I think I might have downscaled the quality a bit. Oopsies. There's an actual file. I put for. I don't know what I'm telling you guys. I can't slow this one down because it's 30 frames per second at 30 FPS. I could have like just recorded the thing instead of putting it through aviutl, dropping the FPS down to 30, and then like bumping it back to 120 so I can slow it down without being weird. But yeah. I don't. I think we're doing a Philomena Kunk edit. Fuck it. I haven't made a Philomena Kunk edit in like a few months, so mainly just like general Dine Morgan edits. Wait, hold on. Is this the right? Yeah, this is the right file. This is. Okay, so funny little fact about me. Or if you knew me before like 2020 and like who I was in like 2023, I used to use CapCut, or like no, I didn't use CapCut. I used Final Cut Pro. I used Final Cut Pro for my thing for my edits. That's a professional editing software, by the way. I don't know how much it is, but I kind of leached that off my dad because he does videos and stuff. So I kind of leached his Final Cut Pro purchase because I had his old laptop. And that's why I used that, because I had an old MacBook. And I had to stop editing on it because it had so little storage, and some of the USB ports stopped working. I think, no, it was just one USB port that stopped working. Anyways, and then I moved to editing with, what is it, CapCut, laptop, or desktop, of course, because, my phone can't handle all that. And I think in 2024-ish, um, they started putting Pro on everything. And that was and I was kind of upset about that because I needed to use, to, slow down my clips in, with optical flow. That's what it's called, smooth slow-mo. There's two versions. There's, like, frame blending, I think. It's just it's basically what it means. The frames get, like, cross-faded over each other, and, I guess it sometimes looks better than regular slow-mo, but still not smooth enough. Um, anyway, so, and I was kind of pissed because I was worried I was like, oh no, that's gonna happen to my copy of CapCut, isn't it? And, but the good thing, I didn't update my CapCut, thing. Oh wait, hold on, am I getting my story mixed up? Shit, man. Either way, I had to use an older version of CapCut to get this. And I stopped using CapCut altogether because it's kind of just an annoying interface. It's like, each export, 300 megabytes. I know I can just re-encode that to get, like, 50 in the same quality. Hold on, I just listened to this. But it's the live version. Ooh, what did I forget to press? Okay. Why is it doing that? If I scroll back far enough, will it? You know what? Maybe that's why. Where is it? What's the funny thing about aviutl is that it's a 32-bit program. And so it can only use, like, I think it only can use, like, 1 gigabyte of power of memory before it kind of just falls apart. That's why there's multiple things of this. I don't know what show waveform is. It kind of just I had it installed alongside this program, or with some other stuff, with, like, aviutl package manager, I think. I don't know what it does. I think, but input pipe main, that is absolutely crucial if you want to be editing with, like, aviutl, because it puts the video process, if you import any videos, puts the video processes into a separate process that's not aviutl. And so aviutl isn't using, it stops using, like, more than a gigabyte storage. It solves most of your memory problems, basically, because it puts everything into a separate process instead of the aviutl program itself, because it's a 64-bit program. aviutl isn't. I hope I explained that. Eventually, I have to make like a. I have to make. I have to make like a tutorial on how to use aviutl if I ever decide to do that. Um, okay. Also, thing that I don't like about Kankan life, which it's not. There's not that many things I don't like about Kankan life. What is this? Hold on. Which one's? Yeah, this is clipping. It's top. What I don't like is that I think for like any show with like black bars, so I have to cut these off. I know it's a stylistic choice, and I get that, and I respect it, but I have to cut them off because rotation what's this? Oh. Oh, wait. Fuck. Okay, hold on. 5. Oh. And then, like, wait, hold on. I have to. I get rid of that for now, but hold on. Replace filter. I think this is. Yeah, this is it. Oh, wait, no, that's reset. Shit. And then put that there, and then. Eirasu. I don't know what that is. Oh, wait, no! I think I know what it is, actually. It's a plugin preset. Or filter preset. I don't know what that means, though. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. That's probably it. I'm not saying it correctly, and it's kind of that's why I'm not getting it. Okay, hopefully this works. Shit. That just means I have to remake the. It's not that hard. It's like I think 130, 150. So 150 with find it. What? Okay, wait. Uh. Oh, here. Motion tiles. And then 150, and then. Shit! And then this one. I think this is it. And so, if I remove this, and then. Yeah, there we go. I fixed it. It's probably because, all this stuff. I'm probably gonna have to remove all of this stuff because, it's probably got fucked over by the fact that I replaced the. Ooh. Oh shoot. I'm gonna have to make a uh, animation meme that I keep on seeing on TikTok of the sinking town. It's such a good song too. I want to cover that song. Eventually. Is it 189 1389? Oh, it's not. Is it gonna load? Shoot, I have to restart aviutl. Save it here, and then restart aviutl. You don't understand how many times you have to do this. It's part of the process. This is part of the process. For some reason, this is normal. Um, should it be normal? No. But you know what? I'll take what I can get, and don't be sad about it. I don't know. I'll turn the music back on. Uh. Does anyone know where I can get the bed squeaks that I keep on hearing? I feel like I have to get a. I think I have to get a. What is it? Jersey Club sample pack. Speaking of sample packs, I downloaded a sound sample pack maybe a few years ago, and I keep on getting email updates from that one guy who made the sound let me think. Oh, shoot. 1389 189. Okay. Oh, you know why? Oh. That makes sense. Right. I didn't have to restart aviutl at all. I just had to. I completely forgot about that. So this is the thing you want to check off if you want to uh was it if you want to uh make the get import the was it the alpha value on the video if its video does have transparency, but since it is like right there on top of this and like all this other stuff, and if you like click on it, it's like really easy to misclick because I don't know, I'm stupid, but it is really easy to misclick, and I completely forgot about that because it's in Japanese. But alpha channel, yeah. Where you usually have it in that corner, but so I want to try something. I'll put tape on my door so it stops wobbling. Not on the door itself, but like the little thing that nub that comes out of the door, you know, when you unscrew the turn the door. Something about recession pop that I don't know if My Love or like I don't know. What was it? What was the other song? Why should I be sad by Britney Spears? I'm not sure if that's recession pop. Maybe it's like borderline recession pop. I don't know, but like the kind of slower tempo songs, maybe like 120 BPM, 120 BPM, or lower, slower. I don't know. There's something about it. It's just like really scratches the itch in my brain. It's like really nice to listen to. I'll figure out how to recreate that sound, I guess. When I go off stream and turn Studio One on again. I don't know. Also, everything that used to be up here is now down here. I don't know. It's a bit of a. What was this? I don't think I want to know what that is. It's probably going to fuck up my computer. This is what the English translation of aviutl calls coordinate. It's basically a null layer, but without the fact. It's basically a null layer, kind of, but just for X, Y, Z shit. That's that's basically what most of the stuff in this thing, which is like the basic effects. That's what it's called in English, basic effects. So you got your like don't know what this is. What is this? Shit, man, I don't know what this is. Oh, the zoom. This is zoom. This is the zoom in. You press that. It's zoom percent. That's what it's called in English. And then this. Clearness. I want to say rotation? Yeah, rotation. Rotation. Which means, this. Which means, shit. What did I just press? I think this is like vibration or something. But, yeah, so this. Okay, so that's rotation. This is region expansion. There's some cases where you need that, but I prefer using tiles. But like sometimes tiles just look so shit. You have to like you have to use that. This is resize, fixed rotation, and I'm not sure what this is. Oh, this is like reversal. This is reversal. I think this is like it's different kinds. So this is a vertical, side, left, right, luma, color. I don't know what that is. Yep. So that's your. It's a weirdest It's the weirdly complicated null layers, but it's good enough for me. And of course, it's gonna be so And okay, so you see how that preview? I can't. I'm so. See how that preview is laggy as shit? Well, here's another reason why I put my things into scenes. If I can, hold on, wait. That's a zero that out, and then interesting thing about curve editor is that you have to. It's all. If you use Bezier multi-points, there's like this little thing, and you can just use. It just connects to a specific number. I think this is most for like multi-points, but I don't use that. I don't use that. This one there's a window for like filters. That's filter. Hmm. Don't know why the quality has been really shit lately for its videos. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Wait, see that. I think that's just me though, because I need to clean my laptop screen window. But like, I don't know. There's also like a filter or animation effect called auto blur, but it only works if you directly apply it to the video itself and not like the object itself, and you do the editing within that. Oh no, I don't do that. Don't use so and I prefer using like these extra bits. Be two, and then like fuck around with this. I've been really sweary lately. I don't. Hopefully, no one minds. Something like that. I'm just gonna save it there. And you know what I do for this? For scenes that have really laggy previews. I just export it. And since it's through FFmpeg, and I'm hoping that this works, because I'm just gonna cross my fingers. Hoping this works. Okay, yes, it's working. What I do for this, for stuff like this, I use a pit for FFmpeg because one, the files so small. The file output is really small, like maybe 2 gigabytes, no, not gigabytes, 2 megabytes at max for like just one loop. 3 megabytes maybe. I forgot how many I had this on. If I had on my last yeah, like 2 gigabytes, 2 megabytes. Fuck. Yeah, so I'm gonna just watch that. See if that looks okay. If anyone knows a better aviutl motion blur, let me know. I really like Kororay's auto blur, but it doesn't work for my purposes. I wonder if it's actually gonna load. Ooh. Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah, I kind of. Oh, I probably. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I have to re-export that. Yep. Yeah. The hell? I'll just redo it. I probably didn't do it fast. To try to re-export too fast. That sometimes happens. Permission denied. What kind of video player is using this? Because I only know it's like... And then... Okay. Hoping this works. Or else I'll cry. How long have I been streaming for? Oh, 55 minutes of, like, me being really annoying or something. Hopefully I'm not too annoying. Like, with nothing playing in the background. You just hear me yapping a lot about how aviutl is ruined my life. Okay. I will try deleting it myself. If it does. See what program is supposedly using it. Because this is but okay. You know what? Oh, I guess it worked. Just do that. Yep. Only 8 o'clock and I'm already tired, huh? It's probably because I didn't get much sleep last night. Obviously, because I uploaded I did it like 1 o'clock. What I think is funny is that, like, this is basically how yesterday went. I was like talking the whole time, and I'm not even streaming, I'm just talking. I had to reset my filter when I got to school today. Funny thing about my summer school is that, one, I don't have to come in until like 8 o'clock. And we also, no, not even 8 o'clock. I don't have to come in until like 11. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Did I zoom in far enough for that? Because I don't feel like, no, that is not how, no, absolutely not. That's why my earlier edits were so stiff. It's because I didn't exaggerate the, things on this again enough. Like, the reason why, edits don't look, some edits don't look, some edits look less, the reason why some of... No, it isn't! It's not open in Microsoft Media Player. No, it's not. It's not open. You're making things up. God. It is not! Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Hopefully this works. Crossing my fingers. Yeah, that seems to work. Okay. The reason why my earlier edits were really felt really stiff is because I wasn't exaggerating the movements enough. Like, wasn't zooming in hard enough. Uh, wasn't moving around more. Don't be afraid to cut into that tile. That's what the tiles are there for, just to so you don't see the black on behind the thing, so it doesn't look empty, and it looks kind of better. I don't know. Oh, it's doing that? Okay. That's how you know my laptop's absolutely crying for... My laptop is crying for help. How are we doing? Same as usual, actually. It's not that bad. Yeah. So... I don't know. What even is that sound? Like, hold on. That little high-pitched, like, squeaking noise. It's not even, like, the bed squeaks I hear in, like, some Vocaloid songs. From, like, Jersey Club packs. It's not even... It's not even from Jersey Club. Yeah, I'm gonna just... Yeah. Wake up. I need to do Barry shit peas edit. Oh my god. Hi, Charlie Burger. Why isn't it doing that? Let me import the... Oh, that's hold on, what is this? That's probably from what I accidentally, like, pressed on the thing, but... What is... What is this? What is... huh? That's the background, of course. Yeah, this is like... Huh? Who needs this? Who's putting this in there? Let's think that's a photo. Hold on, wait. Remember? Wait. I think this is it. Yeah, this. Yeah, because I kind of remember the kanji. A little bit. Just a little bit. I remember seeing that kanji a bit somewhere. Hold on, wait, it's okay. Do I not have that much tune? Music? I'm surprised. I thought I had more. Hold on, wait. I thought I saw something up here. No, I'll go back. I'll go back later. Of course. Yeah. While that's happening, let's figure out what's going on over here. Slow head turn. Diane says that she thinks that those are really cringe, and I think I see where she's coming from. If I had to do that, I can't see me do that, but like, kind of get where she's coming from a little bit. But it makes for good edit content. So I'm not. So one man's trash is another man's treasure, I guess. I don't know. Okay, wait. I have a lot of Triple Q stuff. I used to be really into his, like, mashups. Why is it so loud? Oh, God. Yeah, okay. I have the volume pretty low down on the on OBS, but like in my ears right now, I can barely hear myself. Okay. Which bit do I want to use? Don't know. This is fun. Are you kidding me? An application exception? Didn't even know that could happen. So, if I press... every once in a blue moon. I feel like I've seen that once, but that was last year. Should I, like... Okay. Restarting aviutl. Shouldn't be too hard. I mean, I saved earlier. Save your files, kids. Like, save your life, I guess. It's just, please save your files. That's... learning from my mistakes, and I continue to not learn from it again. Don't be like me. Yeah, sure, we can go for, like, Vocaloid Slam Jam. I think it's because I have two versions of Ricky Memory, or Ricky module. I have, like, both the regular version, because, like, I was going through aviutl package manager. Yeah, this is what I listen to. Okay, so what was I doing? I know what I was doing. I feel like there's something more interesting that I can do with these besides, like, doing whatever the heck this is. But, like, best I can do. When Kankan Life first came out, I made a vow to myself to always use this scene in Kankan Life where she's gambling, and I don't know, what is this? It's not poker, but something else. I forgot what it was. I don't know. Dice. I don't know. I don't gamble. Thank God. I know how to save my money because I don't have any. Not have money. I know how to save money. Listen. Wait, hold on. Is this the one that's longer? No, it's not. Figure it out. Hold on. I think the problem is that I'm not streaming or when any of my target audience is. I'm not, which is British people, but I'm not British. They're awake during the mornings, some of the just in noon and midnight when I'm awake. Oof. Maybe. Boy. Oh, that's a newer song. Oh, it's probably. Oh. Okay. I guess. Yeah, I'm already playing My Love by Justin Timberlake in this. Who cares at this point? Wait, hold on. Wait, there's. Okay, so. Funny story. What is it? This one. Okay. In my freshman year of high school, uh, I go to a. Okay, so I go to a private. Catholic private high. Catholic, Catholic private high school. Like the and my mom works on it, so I don't have to. They don't have to pay anything to get in. Anyways, that's besides the point. So, go to a Catholic high school, right? And I'm required to go to like all this like really to attend like religious classes stuff. Which I don't mind because I am Catholic, but my my religion teacher in in my freshman year played this song during one of the classes, and I kinda guessed it. I don't know why he chose this song. It's not. I don't remember what we were doing, but he started playing this song. I don't know. It's a little floor drop, I guess. Why are all of these out of order? Can I get this on loop? Wait, which one is it? Yeah. Hold on, wait. I gotta put some of these. Uh, just just these. Yeah, we're just gonna listen to that for the rest of this. So, yeah. Uh, Maybe I'll stream again on Saturday, noon time. So, my my target my target audience is are Britcom watchers, and that's unfortunately mostly people in the UK. I don't. My, oh shit! I forgot about the tiles. first doing it again. I'm gonna find a fix for that. I don't know. Which one is it? 2. Oh. Can't tell I'm blushing. I'm also currently kicking my feet, in my mind, because currently crisscrossed on my chair, but she's so pretty. Okay. This happened last night as well when I was editing this. I imported the file. I imported the file for I imported this file, as you do, and then scrolled, but it's like, and then immediately go, and then I had to step away for like a minute mentally, and then I composed myself. She's that pretty, guys. That's my Oshi. I don't know how to transition him. Honestly, when I'm editing, I end up watching more edits than I do spend time at actually editing, because I run out of ideas. Here's the folder I'm looking for. It's right there. Don't know what's wrong with me. You know what? I want to look at one of my older edits from last year. Here's an edit that I scrapped because I wasn't happy with it. I might actually use Love Cherry Motion in another edit, but I just didn't like this one. What? Load. Yeah, I don't. I feel like it's a cute concept, but not for me, I guess. Also, I don't know what happened here, but I had to like render every single one frame by scene. I don't know what happened there. It's not usually like that. And also, I think, what? Last year. Okay, so last year, I was trying out motion blurs for aviutl because I didn't want to manually do all that, which I do now. I do manually do all the blurs on my edits. Kind of painful, but you know what? It's worth it, probably. Ooh, this. think I used CapCut for this, but like I think for I used CapCut for that, but okay, this one I used I used I think DaVinci Resolve, and that took so long to render. You would not believe how long it took to export this. I think it was like 2 hours, and that's just for an edit. My laptop can't handle shit for itself. I had this going while I was asleep, and so I wake up the next day and like it's done. It's finished, but it's absolutely diabolical. It's a good blur, but that's absolutely diabolical. How long it's really good motion blur, but God. No. Of course. Living Manila. And then, oh, the Better Off Worse edit. Oh my god. I had such good concept, but I didn't like how it was getting executed by me. I don't know. I think this. I think I want to rewatch this. Maybe I can like go back into the project file and like redo some of it. I'm supposed to be editing right now. Of course, like, yeah, that's how far it got, and then I gave up. It's actually really good. It's really good concept, but I don't know. Maybe I'll go back to it. I'll go back to it. I'll go. I think I did share that on my on my friends only on TikTok, and maybe shared the development process on my private Twitter, but and I kind of scrapped it. So I really like that though. Maybe like add a bit of extra stuff to it, but great stuff. Okay, so see, okay, so know what I said about exaggerating the zoom ins and zoom outs. What the hell is this? Oh my god. I mean, like... How the... It's not zoomed out hard enough. It's not zoomed out enough. It's not enough. Nothing. It's not good. It's a good edit, but it's like not... doesn't flow well. I don't... Oh wait, hold on. want to see this. Hold on. I was playing around with like because Deco Nina and Otorio released their things, their project file templates and green screen templates and all of that fun stuff, which is really nice of them. I mean, like, I guess kind of just like playing around with that. Look back. See, I need to do that tutorial. I wanted to do that tutorial like last year, but aviutl. Yeah, I don't know what this is anyway. This is like very bare bones. It's very bare bones. Not good. Oh yeah, and I remade this because it was that shit. I mean, like, it was okay, but like, I've made better. I've made better. It's not good enough to my standards. It wasn't good enough to my standards. Which is, use region expansion and instead of tiles, which I didn't even know there were tiles for aviutl anyway, because everything's in Japanese. It's probably part of the reason why I'm taking Japanese in school. I'll take AP Japanese next year, just so I can understand what the hell's going on with aviutl. See? See? It zooms out. Okay. My general rule of thumb is that you, for like, coordinate stuff, it's enough that you have to go enough that you either, if you're zooming, like, moving it up, ease in, I think, it's enough, you have to do it enough where you can't see their torso. For anything else, like, what is it, like, left, right, do it enough that you can't see their face. Maybe a little bit of their arm, but, yeah. And then for, moving down, do it enough that you can't see the top half of their torso. That's my general rule of thumb. And then for zoom in, zoom out, just to get really, if you're zooming out, get it really in the thing. Like, it's just like, so you can see like 1 or 2 colors on the thing. Because you're zoomed in that much. And zoom out, maybe, 1 block of tiles of like 9. If that makes sense. I don't think I'm making any sense. But, yeah. Your mind. What is this? Oh! I know what that is. Something about men getting pregnant. That's all I remember. And then, yeah. I have really weak humor. not even I'm just looking at old edits. Whew. 6 months in, I still want them to kiss. I think all of the kunk shit peas shippers, or shit kunk shippers, I call it kunk shit peas because I learned that whoever comes first in the ship name is topping, and shit peas obviously isn't topping. And who made that rule? Not me. I think Yaoi Fujoshi's back when I was maybe like 5, maybe, I don't know, 2015, I don't know, maybe even earlier, but that's just a general rule of thumb. I don't make the rules, and I don't argue with Fujoshi's. I'm a Hime Joshi, and I respect my Fujoshi brothers and sisters, and siblings. Yeah. I am a yaoi enjoyer, actually. I actually do enjoy a little bit of yaoi myself, actually. If you can't tell by the amount of times I mention task husbands on my private Twitter. I mean, there's not that many people that's on my private Twitter. It's like 20 people, but like I mention it quite often, I think. Well, quite often. I don't know. It's even, you know, okay, so, other night, of course, I have my phone beside me when I'm in bed, obviously, because I'm a little phone-addicted monster. Of course, it's one of those nights where I'm like, I can't really sleep. I think it was yesterday, actually. Yesterday night, or maybe the night before that, but I read Task Husband's fanfic, and I only realized when I got to the end that it was 4,000 words long, and of course it's smut, so I was like, dang, how long is this going to be going for? I don't know why I'm talking to I don't know who's even watching this. I don't even know if they want to hear this or not, but like it makes you think. It makes you think. How do people write smut anyway? Let's go even back even further. Maybe like it's last year around maybe May 2024. Started doing edits again. I think I have most of the files for it, but like I don't know. But like how do y'all rate it? I wonder if she still has Kevin Hart in that snow globe. She's so Mizuki Akiyama coded. Akiyama Mizuki and Calf Afterlife would be best friends if they existed in the same world, and maybe Akiyama Mizuki. I want to write that fanfic. I had this fanfiction idea in my mind for a while. Speaking of fanfiction, where Akiyama Mizuki from Project Sakai gets an internship over at the Tanbury Gazette, and then like Yeah, that's it. She becomes friends of Cat Afterlife. It's like, yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, I redid my Gimme X Gimme one. I'm not even editing it, are we? I'm just. I can't sit down and make an entire edit. I don't think. Unless I'm using, maybe a light motion. But, like. What if it's gonna load? Of course, this. Okay, so for this edit, I took a lot of inspiration off of, like, aviutl. Off of, like, any anime AMV editors. Yeah, back last year, I took a lot of inspiration. When I say inspiration, I mean I watched their videos and tried to copy what they did. I mean, with like frame extent, frame extension. I mean, you could only do so much. I tried to, yeah, I tried to do like a karaoke thing. It's with even with like the like the katakana, no, what's that, Romaji, thing on top. The karaoke. Like, subtitles. You know what? Good concept, probably could do better. But, of course, I didn't have, tiles. I didn't even realize they were there. Uh, okay, I'm going back over here. Back when she didn't have bangs. Hold on. I have to play this in my head because, like, okay. Um, frame buffer. Put tiles on that. Then, yeah. I'll, like, get. I don't know. How does it turn these back on? Just to make sure. Yeah. Oh, right. I have to increase these values and do. You know, I actually just updated my version of like Live 2D like last week. and I feel like I should have done that way earlier, because now when I was like playing around with it, it wasn't like it didn't stop responding after like 5 minutes, after every other minute, when I was like playing around with the physics and like editing the physics and whatnot. It was an absolute nightmare trying to get this model's rigging done. Let's say. I get how Stefan Butler felt in Bandersnatch. At his game, was it fucking rigging or whatever? I don't know. I need to watch the rest of Black Mirror, because I've only watched like first series, second series, bit of the third series. Haven't even gotten around to watching the Christmas episode, because I was a bit too nervous. Don't know why. I don't know. It's the wrong thing. Let me just do it off here. This one. Wait, hold on. Oh, I just realized. Okay. Okay. I think the Splatoon music definitely adds to this. How much of this did I actually spend editing and like not, and how much of this stream did I spend fucking around and watching my old edits? Hold on, wait. How long have I been streaming for? I have to check. I also changed the settings on my on VTube Studio. So I can if I open my eye big enough on. Looks like I'm surprised, and when I'm not opening my eye out at all, it's like this. I fixed how to do things. Okay, back to doing whatever it is that I was doing. Wait, okay. I'm not finding the clip. You kidding me? Oh, man. What? Let's preview. See how it looks. Because, oh, wait. Quick might be 4. I want to see how this goes, actually. Because, I just installed it this morning. Well, just like every other bit of aviutl that I was using here. Aviutl package manager. Look at this. It comes with this. It comes with that. I already had this, and I already had that, and I had to update this. Plugin and scripts, animation, camera. Hold on, I want to see this camera scripts. Is this for my scripts? I think those are my scripts. Oh, wait, hold on. MMD camera. Just waiting for that. Hopefully it didn't fuck anything up. Oh. Oh, that actually. Wait. Okay, but I didn't even zoom out on this. Stop. Didn't even zoom out on this. It's Okay, wait. Maybe I can like get a similar effect to that. Hold on. If I can like just do this. Hold on. Let's do this. Oh, it's a sharp turn or whatever. One of these days I gotta stream Splatoon, like it's okay, so one of these days I gotta stream Splatoon. Yeah. Save that. I wonder how you make I gotta figure out how to make like transitions for OBS so I can like my own. Did I even put it in the right thing? It's 4, right? It's a Of course, I'm gonna add blurs on my own time because, as I was complaining on Twitter earlier, last night, blurs, aviutl hates when I add blurs to my thing, and was absolute hell for me to like do anything. So I usually add blurs last, or no, I usually add blurs like after I finish this specific section, but like right now I'm gonna just add it last because I don't want to deal with all that. I had to like fuck around, try to get around aviutl's fuck around roundery. But maybe since I've added patch.aul, maybe this will change, but I don't see that changing anytime soon. Okay. Don't I forgot to put that sign out that I'm streaming on my door. Oh. What's my neighbors talking about? Okay, well. Yeah, that works. Look, it's already in square format. Ready for me? Ready for me to fuck around with. I think I'll. Don't know what to do here. Okay, so what's also interesting about this, and I think I mentioned this earlier, just like a brief mention, but this stuff, these two used to be up here. Group, and time control and group. This is time control. I know, because I recognize the kanji. See, my Japanese lessons are working. And that's previous object, and that's script object. Group be scripto. I don't know what the fuck. Should. Gotcha test. gacha tag. That's what that is. Oh my god. I was wondering why it looked like a gacha machine. Particle. And, wait. This is... Oh, this is... No, it's not. Wait. Hold on. What is this? Oh. I don't know what this is. Hold on. Put this into Google Translate. Yeah, it's previous object, but what are all these settings? I never seen these before. Hold on. And what was that other object earlier? That's previous object. And what's all this stuff? I never seen these before. Oh! Oh, I'm stupid. That's the... Oh, wait. Hold on. That's... I've seen... that's a fucking blend modes. Kinda stupid, huh? I'm not gonna lie. And so, I don't know what this is. Script. I'll figure that out later. Hippie script. Ruby script. Ruby script? Don't know why I said read that as he. I think I'm just really tired because it's 9 p.m. And also because I kinda suck shit at reading katakana. Like, I can't read it, but I will mistake some of the letters for others. Is it normal? What's this? Oh, undo. Yeah, I don't know what to do here. I don't know what to do here. And then, of course, there's all that stuff down in this section. I don't know what goes down up here. Here's like, these are all the filters, and more filters, and I don't know what this is. I never used it. Like, legitimately, I never gotten around to like using these, and I don't think they really matter much, because like I think that's for like the AVI file editing part, and then like advanced editing came around like 2007, because it used to be just this, nothing else. You get this, maybe another window for like there's another window right here. Not even a curve editor, but I don't want to do trying to open that back up, so ignore that. Wait, hold on. Yeah, okay. But like, it used to be just like this, and then you had to use all these settings, and just so you get to resize your AVI file, and do random shit with it, and then you got where is it? advanced editing came around, and then, there you go. You get your really versatile, a video editor now. Yeah, I use a program that hasn't been updated since 2019. Is held together with glue and Fred. I love the aviutl community. Wait, hold on, what was that? Oh, Boodle. Boodle? Oh, glow. Fucking hell. Okay, I can read katakana, but I can't decipher that shit for the life of me. I looked at Venus Bug when Suisei's new album came out, and I was like, Venus Bag? Fucking hell, I'm kind of... I don't know. I had to like look it up anyway. Chroma key, color key, luminance key, light, shadow. What is this? Know what this is. I don't really want to know. I'll play around a bit later. But let's see. Oh. Wait, hold on. I want to try something. That's why I saved earlier. Since I do all the movement on here, if I add... I had it up earlier. I think it was like... I don't remember. No, that doesn't seem to work. Okay. Yeah, this is my wife. This is how I do things. I kind of... Yeah, that's why I think that's why it takes so long to make edits. Because I get distracted constantly. Even on stream, I keep on getting distracted. What is that? Oh, because I removed everything related to PSD Toolkit. I might reinstall PSD Toolkit, but like, I've removed most of the stuff related to it. But because I don't use it. I don't use PSD Toolkit. I have Live 2D. I can do that shit there. I can animate and stuff with Live 2D, and that is good enough for me. What's this? Shadow script. I haven't figured out what the shadow stuff does. Shadow does for like camera control. Fade. Wait, hold on. I want to look at the, this stuff. Scene change. Yeah, okay. I really don't know what I don't know what to do for this one. I know I said that multiple times, but I, like, don't know what to do for this transition. I know, like, how to transition out of this, but, like... Maybe I change the clip, maybe? I don't know. Okay. I think I might stop the stream here, because I am burnt out or something. I don't know. Something similar to that, but what is this? Editor's block? But I don't know. I'm out of ideas and I don't want to continue with my laptop suffering. It's actually not that bad. It hasn't been doing that bad. So it's actually really manageable for once. It's actually not that bad. And this is actually not... This hasn't been going as badly as I thought it would. Which is actually great! Which means I can stream aviutl more often. You can... Okay. Next stream, probably Saturday, afternoon. Not 9 p.m. Hopefully more people come see it. I don't know if people are actually watching this right now, so... Anyways, yeah, that's it. That's it. That's my whole spiel. Yeah, haha. I'll fix my live TV set. I don't know. Wait. I don't know. Yeah, I'll, like, make the mouth forms much more, sensitive to when my... I don't know. Anyways. Yeah, that's the stream tonight. Have a good night, or good morning. I don't know. Wherever you are. Good day. Good night. Good whatever.